what about football? What we got going on football?
It starts Sunday, and nobody has even thought about it. That's what's crazy to me. My whole football point. Because there's normally all this buildup of preseason games that you fucking hate, but they remind you football is coming. You hear training camp shit every day, but now training camp is closed off. Even reporters can barely get in. So there's just none of the buildup. And it's just going to start Sunday, and I think it's going to be lit as fuck. But you're going to be like, oh, I forgot, dude. Normally there's all this anticipation.
Yeah.
And we haven't gotten to see any of the buildup. It's just Hard Knocks, but that's it.
But why is that not enough? Like, I feel like there's no media coming out about NFL whatsoever. There's not even like cool storylines. Like Shaquem Griffin got dropped. Alex Smith is still on the roster. Like, you have weird stuff like that. But
yeah, but it's just, if you can cover it, if a reporter can cover it fully, he can write about it more fully. There's more reporters writing about it. We get into it.
Nobody's in the bubble. I guess there are things happening in the bubble, but...
The bubble is also, we're hopping right into the playoffs. We didn't give a fuck about the regular season games before.
That's right.
The only reason we care, kind of looking back, is we're like, oh, Milwaukee never looked right when they got back. Oh, LA is looking right now, but I see how they lost to Portland because they were sleepwalking those first 8 games. That's just preamble. Now we're in the playoffs, high stakes. When the regular season starts in the NFL, every game is high stakes. I think we'll be like, let's go. By like week 2 or 3, I think we'll be back NFL talk all day.
Really?
I think, yeah. Because we're watching games. We're like in it.
Yo, I wonder if football being back is enough of a catalyst to calm down all the rioting and protests that are happening right now in America. I wonder if simply football
basketball wasn't enough.
I don't think basketball, because there's so many games and you know there's going to be games happening, like it almost feels like basketball's omnipresent. Like you're like, let me turn on the TV. There's going to be some basketball. Like it's just always there. Football has this way because it's pretty much 2 days, I guess. Thursday every once in a while.
Thursday, Monday, Sunday.
So.
But it's only 4 months and you only get 16 games.
Yeah.
Everything is super high stakes.
Yeah. And not only is it super high stakes, it's like the game itself is high stakes.
Yeah.
Your guy could go down any fucking game, right?
Yeah, dude.
Anything can happen with this fucking sport, right? And
I just think if there's no fans in the stands, it's like you don't have the chance of this group and that group coming together rooting for the same team. So they're still at home doing it in the privacy of their own home, and then once the game is over, you can go back and root for your side, politically, you know? But like when you're at the game, it's like you can have Black Lives Matter dude and you can have Trumper right there, but if you're both fucking Giants fans,
it might just be distraction. Right now, I was thinking more
distraction, not like it's going to bring us together, but more like distraction, conversation,
something to occupy my mind.
Yeah, like even fantasy. Like people love fantasy, bro. I don't really love it, but like. People are really into it, and I just wonder if if there's that extra thing, there's that extra conversation piece, there's a driving focus for the week. Like every Sunday, I know I'm going to be with my friends watching these games. You know, like there is something for me to do. Basketball is so omnipresent. I don't make a date with my homies to watch some basketball
games. Who cares?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
It's election season, man. You know the meat is
election season gonna matter.
But that story going.
But it's gonna, I think, calm things down a bit.
Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it means nothing. I just wonder, like, the effects of something as massive as football, because it's so weird. Like, ever since Corona, I haven't lost the value, but like the value of sports has kind of like dropped a little bit. But sports used to run the news cycle, dude. Yeah. Like. Football was literally 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 12 months a year sport.
With a 4-month season, it made no sense. They were year round.
How the fuck we talk about football all year?
I don't know.
You know what I think what happened? We took it out of our routine because there was no sports to be talked about for such a long time. Yeah. And now we filled up that time with other things.
Yeah.
So now that even though sports is back, it's still like, oh, no, I'm not going to just drop the stuff that I filled that time with. So it's like we haven't picked it back up and soaked it into our lives the way that sports was consuming.
I'm curious the ratings.
That could be it.
I'm curious because I think you will rediscover it like a couple weeks into the season. If you're a football fan, which I obviously am.
That started to happen to me a little bit with basketball. And that's some shit that happened with my girl. Like, we got into a routine of me not watching sports.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, you know, girls, they just get used to whatever you do that they like.
Yeah.
So now that I'm like watching some sports, it's almost like I'm watching sports on her time.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, hold on now. This is sports time. This is that we took a little sabbatical from because this Corona shit. Now we getting back to the regular, but
it's over.
It's over now.
You ever give your dog a bone and then you try to take it and they get mad possessive? It's like, hey, bone is over. Sports is here. Bone time is done.
Bro, it's so funny you said there's a thing called a bully that we
bully
give dogs.
Stick, yo, my Happy be fucking growling. Snapped at me one time.
Bro, what's this?
Okay, so it's like this little. It's some edible form. Maybe it's like
it's legit like a cow dick.
Wait, look it up. I don't know if it was that.
Look it up. Look up bully stick. Look up what it is. You about to find out. Wasabi is a little slutty. And my dog's a little gay. Look at these dicks.
So whatever. It's like a dried. It's almost like jerky, but the most intense form of jerky.
Yeah, it's just a chew toy.
Chew toy, but they can actually eat it.
Yeah.
Okay. I give it to Cookie. Mm-hmm. I try to take the thing back from Cookie. Right, grouse. My girl goes, "Don't give Cookie the bully because she growls or she'll try to bite you if you try to take it back." And I'm watching her tell me this. And I'm just like...
It is a bull penis.
Yeah.
I told y'all. I be knowing shit, but not really.
Penis.
Yeah, I believe it.
Oh, you did? Oh.
No, I wasn't questioning him. Oh. Yeah. But my point is, like, I'm watching my girl tell me this, and she's not getting that she's describing how she is with sports. Like, I'm trying to take my sports back, and she's like she's not having that.
We shouldn't have given them Corona, yo. We shouldn't have given the world Corona for us to have more time with you.
What was oh my God, I can't believe I'm fucking blanking on his goddamn name. Fat motherfucker that we used to do Geico with. John Gabris. So Gabris would do this shit where he would never talk on his phone with his wife, but he would also never talk on his phone with his friends when she called. He kept consistency with the behavior with his girl and when he wasn't with his girl. Because when his wife calls and he's with his friends, right? He's like, "Babe, sorry, I can't go. I don't like talking on the phone. I'm with friends." But then when he's with his wife and one of his friends calls him, it's, "Yo, sorry, I got to go. I'm with my wife." So now when his girl calls when he's with the homies, she expects him to hang up.
Oh, man.
Wow.
And if we were smart, we would have kept the same behavior. We would have literally stared at the TV for 2.5 hours if it was blank. Hey, babe, this is sports time. All right, I want you to get used to this other shit. This is sports time. I'm committed. We are keeping it consistent.
3.5 hours every Sunday staring at a blank TV.
Staring.
Should have just started playing Madden or 2K or some shit.
That would have been it.
Put on a simulation game like, "Yo, we watching sports."
We're watching sports, babe. Get used to it.